Hello students, welcome to online education. Our subject is Mathematics, Standard 7, Chapter 1, Integers, Part 5. This is the fifth session of this chapter. In the previous session, we did the sums of exercise 1.1. Today I will let you know about the properties of addition of integers. Let's start. Here are the names of properties of addition which we will discuss one by one. First is closure property of addition, then commutative property, then associative property, additive identity, additive inverse. So these are the properties which we will discuss here one by one. So let's start. First, closure property. In closure property, if a and b are two integers, then a plus b is also an integer. It means if we add two integers, its sum will also be an integers. Let's illustrate with the help of some examples. Here I have taken first example, the both are positive integers. So if you add any two positive integers, its sum also will be an positive integer. So 5 plus 4, 9. Here I took 15, then plus 4. It is also equals to 19, and all these numbers are integers, positive integer. Clear? Let's move to the next one. In the next example, here I took a positive integer and another negative integer. So according to the rule of integers, plus minus becomes minus. So 4 minus 8 becomes minus 4. Then both are negative integers. So minus minus becomes plus, but the sign will remain still minus because 8 is the bigger number, and as it possesses minus sign, so the sum will also possess minus sign, or it will be a negative integer. Clear? Then one bigger positive integer and one smaller negative integer. Again plus minus becomes minus. So 15 plus minus 9. So 15 minus 9 is equal to 6 plus 6. Why? Because 15 is bigger number and it possesses positive sign. So the number will also be positive integer. Clear? So here we can say that according to the closure property, the sum of two integers is always an integer, or we can say that integers are closed under addition. Next, commutative property. In commutative property, if we change the order of the numbers, the result will still remains same. Let's see how. If a and b are two integers, then a plus b is equal to b plus a. यहाँ मैंने क्या किया, ऑर्डर चेंज किया. पहले a को b के साथ प्लस किया, फिर b के साथ a को प्लस किया. ओके, अगेन लेट्स इलस्ट्रेट विद द हेल्प ऑफ एग्जाम्पल. सो minus 4 plus 9 is equal to 5. Then I wrote 9 at first, then minus 4. Again plus minus becomes minus. And the answer is still 5. So we can say that minus 4 plus 9 is equal to 9 plus minus 4. Let's take another example. Here I took both negative integers, minus 5 and minus 8. So minus minus becomes plus, but the sign will still remain minus because 8 is bigger number and it is having minus sign. So the answer will also have minus sign. And what happened if we change the order of the number? So here I wrote minus 8 plus minus 5. So it will be also minus 13. Okay. So I forget to put a minus sign here. Clear? So we can say that minus 5 plus minus 8 is equal to minus 8 plus minus 5. So we can say that addition of integers is commutative. Clear? Let's move to the next. That is associative property. In associative property, if a, b, c are three any integers, then a plus b plus c is equal to a plus b plus c. See, you know that whenever we have to add more than two numbers, we are making group first. जब भी हमको दो से ज़्यादा नंबर्स को ऐड करना होता है, यानी कि सपोज 3 नंबर को अगर ऐड करना है, तो वी कांट ऐड 3 नंबर्स एट वंस. हम पहले क्या करेंगे? पहले 2 को ऐड करेंगे, फिर उसके सम के साथ थर्ड को ऐड करेंगे. तो यहाँ पर मैंने पहले a प्लस बी का ग्रुप बनाया, फिर उसके साथ c को प्लस किया, फिर मैंने b प्लस c का ग्रुप बनाया और उसके साथ a को प्लस किया. If the result will not change, then we can say that integers are associated under addition. So let's see with the help of example. Minus 6, minus 8 and 5. So minus 6 plus minus 8. First we make the group of these two numbers. So minus 6 and minus 8 becomes minus 14. Then plus 5. So plus minus minus, and 14 is a bigger number as it poses minus sign. So answer is minus 9. Clear? Then let's make another condition, that is the right hand side condition. Okay, here I make the group of minus 8 plus 5, plus minus minus, and the answer is minus 3. So minus 6 plus minus 3 becomes minus 9. So the both results are same. So we can say that integers are associated under addition. Clear? Next is additive identity. Means for any integer a plus 0 or 0 plus a is equal to a. It means if we add 0 with any number, the result will be the number itself. So we can say that 0 is called the additive identity for integers. Let's illustrate with the help of example. So 9 plus 0, 9. Here 9 is positive integer. In the next example, I took a negative integer. Minus 6 plus 0. Here also minus 6. So by adding 0 with any number, we are getting the same number in result. Clear? So we can say that 0 is additive identity, means add 0 to any number, the number remains unchanged. This is called the additive identity. Clear? Then next is additive inverse. For any integer a plus minus a or minus a plus a 0. It means if we add a number with its opposite number, then we will get 0. So how we can find the opposite of any number? By changing its sign. Suppose a number is a, then its opposite will be minus a. If a number is 5, then its opposite will be minus 5. And when we add these two numbers, their sum will also be 0. So we can say that minus 5 is additive inverse of plus 5 or plus 5 is additive inverse of minus 5. So the opposite of any integer a is minus a. The sum of an integer, its opposite is 0. So a is additive inverse of minus a and minus a is additive inverse of a. So 5 plus minus 5 is equal to 0. Clear? Now you can easily find the additive inverse of any number. Got it? Let's move to next. Here, subtraction of integers. It is little bit different. So pay attention properly. We will illustrate with the help of some example. Okay, so let's start. For any integer a and b, we define a minus b. So if we are considering b as a positive number, so if I am writing a minus b, so it could be written as a plus minus b. हम लिख सकते हैं ना, a माइनस बी को हम a प्लस माइनस बी की तरह भी लिख सकते हैं. तो यहाँ पर अगर b न्यूट्रल नंबर और पॉजिटिव नंबर है तो माइनस बी क्या है, उसका एडिटिव इन्वर्स है. क्लियर? फिर इन द नेक्स्ट एग्जाम कंडीशन a माइनस माइनस बी, दैट इज अगेन a माइनस माइनस बी, यानी कि यहाँ पर मैंने प्लस किया था फर्स्ट कंडीशन में, बट इन सेकेंड कंडीशन आई एम डूइंग द सब्ट्रैक्शन, सो इट बिकम्स a plus b. This minus minus becomes plus. Clear? So this is how we can do a plus b. It means when we subtract a negative integer from a positive integer, the negative integer becomes positive. Clear? Let's illustrate with the help of example. Here 4 minus 9. So we can write it as 4 plus minus 9. That is answer is minus 5. Then next example I took 5 minus minus 8. So it becomes 5 plus 8, that is 18. So here additive inverse of minus 8 is 8. So this minus minus sign turns into plus. And we have to add the integers, that is 5 plus 8, 13. Clear? Let's move to the next example, that is a negative integer and a positive integer. It means if we subtract a positive integer from a negative integer, what will happen? Let's see. So here I took minus 6 minus 7. Clear? So generally what we are considering, the sign lies just before the number is the possessing by that number. अगर किसी नंबर के आगे कोई साइन है तो वो उसी नंबर की ऐसा हम कंसिडर करते हैं. तो यहाँ पर हम माइनस 6 प्लस माइनस 7 भी लिख सकते हैं. तो यहाँ पर माइनस माइनस बिकम्स प्लस, बट साइन क्या रहेगी? माइनस, बिकॉज 7 इज बिगर नंबर और इसकी साइन क्या है? माइनस. तो आंसर भी हमारा माइनस में आएगा. क्लियर? यानी कि जब हम दो नेगेटिव इंटीजर्स को, एक नेगेटिव और एक पॉजिटिव को सब्ट्रैक्ट करते हैं तो उसका आंसर माइनस आता है. कब? अगर उसमें से एक नंबर बड़ा है और वो अगर पॉजिटिव है तो. क्लियर? सो दिस इज हाउ वी कैन डू द सब्ट्रैक्शन. In the next example, minus 5 minus minus 9. यहाँ पर मैंने दोनों नेगेटिव इंटीजर लिए, तो minus 5, this minus minus becomes plus. So minus 5 plus 9, 4. Because 9 is a bigger number and it is a positive integer, so its answer will also be a positive integer. Clear? So this is how you can do the subtraction of integers. Now let's move to the properties of subtraction of integers. First is closure property. Okay, like addition, here we will do the properties of subtraction also. Okay, so first is closure property. It means if a and b are two integers, then a minus b is also an integer. Clear? It means if we subtract two integers, their difference will also be an integers. Let's take an example, minus 2 and 5. So we have to subtract here 5 from minus 2. So minus 2 minus 5. Okay. So minus minus becomes plus, and the answer will minus 7, because 5 is bigger number and it is having minus sign, so it becomes minus 7. So now hence it is proved that the difference of any two integers is always an integers. But subtraction of integers is not commutative, because when we change the order of the integers in subtraction, the result will also change. Let's see how. Again I am taking the same example, minus 2 and 5. So first we will subtract minus 2 and minus 5. That will be minus 7. Now let's change the order of the numbers. Okay. So here 5 is positive and we wrote 5 at first, then minus 2. So the answer becomes plus 7, because minus minus becomes plus, and 5 plus 2 is 7. So we can say that subtraction of integers is not commutative. It means if we change the order of the number, the result will also change. Clear? Next, same condition will be applied for the associative property. Here, do you remember associative property? No? Yes, A, B and C. So for subtracting, first we have to make group of A and B, then we will make group of B and C. So when we change the group, the result will also change. Do by yourself, okay? Definitely you will get the answer. Then every integer has its predecessor. If A is an integer, then A minus 1 is its predecessor. General rule. For getting predecessor of any number, we have to subtract 1 from it. So like for negative integers, for getting predecessor, we have to subtract 1 here. So predecessor of minus 3 is minus 3 minus 1 becomes minus 2. Clear? So what will be the successor? For getting successor, we have to add 1. Remember na? Okay. So this is how you can get the predecessor of any integer, either positive or negative. Then if A is any integer, then A minus 0 is equal to A. It means if we subtract 0 from any integer, we will get the number itself. अगर हम किसी भी इंटीजर से 0 को माइनस करते हैं तो हमें वापस वही नंबर मिलता है. जैसे कि यहाँ पर मैंने किया 5 माइनस 0 इज़ 5. अभी मैं माइनस 5 माइनस 0 करूँगी तो भी माइनस 5 ही आएगा. क्लियर? क्योंकि यहाँ भी माइनस माइनस प्लस, बट साइन किसकी रहेगी? 5 की, तो माइनस 5. क्लियर? So this is how you can do the addition and subtraction of integers according to different properties. Clear? So remember the names of properties and their contents also. Do practice and solve the worksheet given along with the worksheet video. Thank you.